Hello everyone, my name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Born a Champion. This is a 2021 film. Came out January of this year. I was able to hear about it when I was watching a UFC event, a pay-per-view or a fight night, one of the two, and their advertiser for the evening was this movie. So I finally got a chance to get around and watch it on a different platform that I use. This does come with a rating of R. It runs an hour and 50 minutes. It stars Katrina Bowden, Dennis Quaid, and Sean Patrick Flannery. And the description: Mickey Kelly, one of the first American black belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, gets pulled away from everything he loves and into an unsanctioned MMA tournament. This does have 891 grades on IMDb, which is pretty good for a movie that just came out. But like I said, it's been kind of around being an advertiser. It's been out in the public eye. And this is called Born a Champion. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Just a reminder to be kind if you're going to comment on a video. Every person that shoots a YouTube video wants you to comment and give your opinion or get a compliment or whatever. Just be kind in those comments. Just a reminder. Yeah, this one I told you how I found out about it. And I was very excited to get around and watch it. I'm sorry I waited this long because I think I did hear about it in January. And so been kind of just on the list. I've been meaning to get to it. So it's a little bit of a longer movie, which is probably why it's waited this long for me to watch it. This movie is not going to be for everybody. This is going to be for people who enjoy history, number one. People who love MMA, number two. And people who like a complete movie full of emotional stuff and they can at least stomach the violence, number three. So anybody who has the problem with fights or a little bit longer of a movie or don't really like the historical stuff and they just don't care about it or this genre of movie, it's just not going to be for you. But there's a couple movies I can think of with wrestling or fighting that pretty much anybody can watch and enjoy. Fighting with my family from the WWE was one that I bought and I watched and I loved, and I think anybody can literally watch that movie. Even though it's completely about wrestling, it's about other things. It's a very much of a family movie. This one has a little bit of that in it, but it's not really that complete of that kind of a movie. That's not really for everybody. So I would say it kind of caters to a certain taste. And so that being said, I'm obviously in that group of people who would love this movie, and I did. It gets very emotional towards the end. It gets very heavy and deep in very many parts of the movie. The slowness of it that I could see somebody saying something about is not slow to people who understand the UFC or Bellator or wrestling or anything like that, because we know it takes a long time to set up a fight, to agree to a fight, to train for a fight. And so like every part of the movie that you think is slow means something. Like there's something going on. That's how fights work. It's how somebody that is a fighter is how their life works. So I would say that there's no slowness in this movie, but that could be a thing that somebody that doesn't understand exactly what's going on would say. And the other reason why I love this movie, other than understanding it, is just I was so blown away by the parts that just made me feel like I was, like a 12-year-old boy enjoying watching this amazing stuff unfold. And I've only had that a couple times with these martial arts movies that really pride themselves on the art of the craft, and just being a master at it and being so much better than anybody else. at what you're doing. So I was at certain points in this movie made me say, like, wow, they have no idea what they're getting into. It made me smile so much because I knew what was about to come, which is going to be a schooling lesson. And when movies do that for you, where you know what's coming and you're so excited for it, and when it happens, you're just watching in utter awe, that is why movies are made and why we should be watching movies. You know, it's just to be blown away by things. And I was just watching this movie so closely on the parts where he interacted with people on the mat, because every single time is just like, holy crap, he is going to, you know, just wash the floor with them. And so it's a complete movie with stuff like that, and the friendships that are in here, the interactions, all the lessons that this movie has. You know, it's just great for any, you know, if there's any kids that are allowed to watch this movie, you know, I would say from the ages of 14 to 21, you know, if you're wanting to see a complete movie or learn lessons about martial arts, this is the movie to watch. And I don't want to give too much away from this movie, so I haven't said too much about it. But there's a line at the beginning about the Gracie name. And if you don't know the Gracie name, then you need to educate yourself a little bit. And it says that was, you know, a great fight, but this movie is the real fight to really encounter. And so I think it's something to take away. I think it's a great movie. I'm definitely giving this an A+. Like I said, it's not for everybody, but for the people that it's for, I was completely amazed, and you need to watch this movie. An A+ for Born a Champion. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or my other videos, try and get something to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel. What are some other fighting movies that you love? I have a lot that I own up here that really blow my mind, so we can talk about that in the comments. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.